The promise under the old tree in a small town. There lived two boys, Amir and Leo. They were not just friends. They were like brothers. They laughed together, ran together, and even dreamed the same dreams. They had a special place, an old, big tree at the edge of the town. It was their secret place. One day, Amir asked, "Leo, if we grow up and go different ways, will we still be friends?" Leo smiled. "Of course, nothing can break our friendship." That day, they buried a small box under the tree. Inside, they left a note. "We will always be friends, no matter what." Years passed. Life was not easy. Amir moved to another city with his family. Leo stayed behind. At first, they talked every day, then once a week, then silence. One day, Leo came back to the old tree. Everything looked the same, but one thing had changed. Amir was gone. Leo looked down and whispered, "You promised." Suddenly, a car stopped nearby. Leo looked up. Who was it? The car slowly stopped. Leo's heart started beating fast. The door opened. A young man stepped out. Leo froze. Amir? Yes, it was Amir. But he was not the same. His clothes were modern, his face serious, and his eyes cold. Leo walked closer. "Amir, is it really you? You came back." Amir paused, then said quietly, "Yes, just for a few days." That was not the answer Leo expected. "A few days," Leo said. "Hurt. I waited for you for years." Amir looked away. Life changed. Leo couldn't hold it anymore. "No, life didn't change. You changed." Silence. The wind moved the leaves of the old tree. Leo slowly walked to the tree and looked down. "Do you remember? We buried a box here." Amir frowned. "What box?" Those words hurt Leo deeply. "You forgot." Leo started digging with his hands. After a few seconds, he found it. The old box. Dusty, but still there. Leo opened it. Inside was a small piece of paper. He read it with a shaking voice. "We will always be friends, no matter what." Leo looked at Amir. "You wrote this." Amir said nothing. For the first time, something changed in his face. But was it too late? Amir looked at the paper for a long time. The wind gently moved his hair. He finally spoke. "I didn't forget." Leo stayed silent. "I was forced to forget," Amir said quietly. Leo looked confused. "What do you mean?" Amir took a deep breath. "When we moved, my father had a huge debt." Leo listened carefully. "Helaftas, Amir. Said, my mother got sick, and I had to work." Leo's eyes widened. "I dropped out of school. Leo, I gave up my childhood." Silence. "I thought about you every day," Amir continued. "But I didn't want to look weak," Leo said softly. "I didn't need your strength. I needed my friend." Those words hit Amir deeply. For the first time, pain showed in his eyes. "I was afraid to come back," Amir said. "I thought you would see how much I changed." Leo stepped closer. "You did change, but you are still Amir." The wind blew again. Leaves whispered above them. Leo reached out his hand. If it's not too late, can we start again? Amir looked at the hand. It wasn't just a hand. It was the past, trust, and friendship. He slowly reached out, but stopped. Do I deserve it? He whispered. Leo smiled. Friendship doesn't wait for you to deserve it. It simply exists. Amir looked at Leo's hand. Time felt frozen. His heart was beating fast. On one side, the past, childhood, and promises. On the other, pain, fear, and loneliness. He whispered, I'm scared, Leo. Leo didn't move his hand. But I'm more afraid of losing you. Those words shook Amir. Slowly, he reached out and held Leo's hand. In that moment, something changed. Years of cold silence melted away. Leo smiled. Welcome back, my friend. Amir's eyes filled with tears. I'm late. Leo shook his head. No, you came back. That's enough. The wind blew softly under the old tree. Two friends stood again, but this time they were not children. They were stronger, wiser, and still friends. After a moment, Amir said, I have to leave again. Leo paused. When? Tomorrow. Silence again. But this time, Amir Said. Amir Said. I won't disappear. Leo smiled. I won't wait either. Amir looked confused. Why? Leo answered. Because this time, you won't leave. You'll stay connected. Amir laughed. That laugh was the old Emir. The next morning, the sun was slowly rising. Leo stood near the old tree again. Everything looked the same, but something inside him felt different. He didn't feel alone anymore. In the distance, a car engine started. Amir was leaving. Leo raised his hand slowly. From inside the car, Amir waved back. But this goodbye felt different. It wasn't the end. It was a new beginning. Days passed. Leo returned to his normal life. But now, every day, he checked his phone. One day, a message came. Hey, I went to the tree today. Our place is still the same. Leo smiled and replied, I'll go too. Always. From that day, they started talking again. Not every day, but truly. Months passed. Then, one day, Amir came back again. This time, he wasn't alone. He came with his mother. She was better. She was smiling. They went to the tree again. Leo smiled. Do you remember this place? Amir nodded. This place reminds me that I didn't lose everything. They looked at the ground. The old box was still there, but they didn't dig it up because they didn't need it anymore. Their promise was no longer on paper. It was in their hearts. True friendship is not about talking every day. It is about staying connected, even when life takes you far apart. Real friends never truly disappear. They may go different ways, but they always find their way back, because a real promise is not written on paper. It lives in the hearts.